Everybody, it's Ryan from Pi Records, and I'm here with the Adam Jacks from the UK. How you guys doing?
Good, thank you. Very good.
Good. It's great to meet you. First, let's meet the band. From left to right, introduce yourself, and then tell me what instrument you play.
I'm Josh. I play bass.
I'm Sam. I play drums.
I'm Jamie. I play the guitar.
Awesome. I noticed your sound is pretty aggressive, and I always mention that when I hear an aggressive surf band, because it really stands out. It's to me, I like aggressive music, so it's really appealing to me. Where did you get that aggression from?
We all came from. We really like a lot of grunge, a lot of alternative kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we were all really into like Nirvana and Mudhoney and these guys like Queens of the Stone Age and stuff like that.
That kind of sound. And I mean, we used to be in a band that was more that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And before we gave the surf thing a go, and it just led. We were playing surf with loads of reverb, and we were like, "This isn't us. We need a bit more grit to it," you know. So it just kind of happened.
I just stole from Maharashtra Man, basically.
So, whereabouts in the UK are you?
Brighton. It's a city right on the south coast, so we're right by the sea.
Famous
nice.
for seagulls and fish. Yeah.
So, what's the scene like there? Like what sort of bands do you play with when you're playing out? You know, when there's not COVID going on.
It's there's a promotion. There's a company here, like a promotions company called Endless Summer, and they only do like surf and instrumental stuff. So we've got quite a few surf bands down here. But Brighton is great for all kinds of music. There's loads of bands down here, so there's loads of venues to play and things like that. It's a cool place.
So you mentioned Queens of the Stone Age and some grunge. As far as guitar playing goes, there's a lot of that tremolo picking from Dick Dale style. Is that one of your surf influences?
Definitely, yeah. Dick Dale, definitely.
Big influence.
Yeah.
Big
Star Crunch from Maharashtra Man. Shadow Melon, Shadow Planet, Takeshi Teruyuchi. I can't play anything like him, but I really try to. But yeah, those guys, definitely really big influence on how I try and play guitar.
So, how long you guys been together? You have an EP and a single out, correct?
That's right. Yeah. So we've been together for about 6 or 7 years, but only as a surf band, probably about 4 years. But we did some other stuff before that as well.
And I mean, we wanted to get more out sooner, but it was just financial issues and different things, planning everything. So
we were meant to record last year, but everything shut down.
Yeah, obviously no one had any time to record.
Well, I listened to all the tunes and they're really good. So I can't wait. I can't wait to hear the new stuff.
Should be soon. Hopefully, we're in the studio next week. Recording everything we've got. So hopefully soon there'll be more.
That's awesome.
We've got a lot of.
So let's talk about gear a little bit. For the bass sound, what are you playing on there, and who are some of your influences?
Well, on the stuff that we've recorded so far, I've just been playing like a Squier P bass. I mean, my main influence is just like the Stranglers and a lot of like 70s like proto-punk, post-punk, new wave sort of stuff. But I got a bass 6.
Go grab it. We've just had a rehearsal, so we've got all our stuff with us.
Yeah,
I got a bass 6 recently, and I've just been using that for everything so far with rehearsals, and I'm thinking of recording mostly entirely with it.
It sounds great.
It's still yet to gig it because I got it at the start of lockdown.
Yeah.
You didn't even gig with it, did you?
Yeah, no, I've had it for a while now, but it's never been gigged. And it's itching to be recorded with at least. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How about the drums?
Influence-wise, I take from obviously people like Dave Grohl and Anyone who's a hard hitter, basically, like that's just me. I'm not really one for technique. I just kind of brute force my way through it.
Big snare.
Big snare. I mean, surf, it's just boom cha cha, boom cha, 99% of the time. I try to bring my own sort of punky, grungy thing to it. As I have some little fiddly bits, but yeah.
Got them indie hi-hats.
Yeah. I just listen to a bit of everything, so I just like anything with rhythm, really, and I just try to put as much weird stuff into my sound as I can, really.
I dug the one tune had this kind of rim shot in it that it kind of reminded me of that ska rim shot, and then I was like, that was kind of pretty cool to put in there.
Yeah. So that was from like my dad growing up. He loved a lot of like ska and two-tone stuff, and I do
Madness
it all.
And the
Madness specials, all of that, and obviously that's a lot of the rim shot stuff and things like that. And we just had that bit in the song. It was for Ich bin ein Berliner, and there's a bit of sort of a lower dynamic range bit, and I was just like, I'm just gonna do a little flicky thing because why not? And yeah, it sounds great. So why not?
Awesome. I really dug it.
I appreciate that.
How about guitar? What are you playing? What guitar are you playing? What kind of amp are you playing through?
Guitar, I'm a Jaguar player because I'm not very stretchy, so I appreciate how short and small it is. Lets me stretch out further than I can. I use a Supro Thunderbolt, big 15-inch speaker. Because it's a nice bassy sound from with a single coil. It's a lot more trebly, so it rounds out the sound quite a lot. Stops it being quite so ear piercing. Yeah, just that Surfy Bear reverb for all the drippy spring sounds, and that's pretty much it, really. Yeah, Jaguars and reverb.
So how's it been getting back together practicing again?
Oh, amazing! Like we've all missed it so much.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think that's
weirdly like not as rusty as we thought.
Yeah.
When we first got back.
We've because we couldn't record. We've had the same songs so long that we played them so much before all the lockdown and everything that going back into it, it was almost like, we actually remember this quite a lot better than I thought I would.
Yeah, we took ourselves by surprise a lot, and it was nice to come back to the songs after a big break and look at them again from a different sort of perspective and
putting new ideas,
chopping things out, and it was nice in a way. It was kind of nice to have the break and then come back to it, even though I wish we could have recorded months ago, but hey ho.
It is how it is.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So you guys practice at your house, or you have like a rehearsal studio?
Yeah, so most of the houses in England, really, you wouldn't get away with rehearsing at home just because the walls are so thin and everything's so close together. So yeah, we go to rehearsal studios and
so everything's open now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
more or less. Yeah, we're getting there.
On Monday, everything's back open. That's our
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, there's still some restrictions at the moment, but on Monday it's almost back to normal.
Yeah,
I guess.
pretty much there. So fingers crossed it stays that.
Yeah, after the announcement yesterday, we were waiting to hear what our state would say, and they're still not reopening fully, but hopefully soon.
Yeah. Is it by state over there then, rather than?
I think the governors decide what happens in the state, but the president, he's all about it, you know.
Yeah, makes sense. It's so small compared to everything over there. So
yeah.
So we know you're on Bandcamp. Where can people find you if they want to get a hold of you? Maybe book a show in the future. Listen to some music. Get an interview in the zine or whatever. How can they contact you?
Yeah, we're on Facebook and Instagram just as the Atom Jacks. We're on YouTube. Obviously, you say Bandcamp. So we're around. Please book us for shows.
We're on Spotify, Amazon, you name it, Deezer, all of it. We're on all the.
And you guys put your own releases out?
Yeah,
So far, yeah.
So far, yeah. We've just done it independently and used things like DistroKids to sort of get it onto the platforms and things like that. Yeah.
How's working with DistroKid?
It's been fine, really. I kind of just dealt with that, didn't I?
Yeah,
I just did it.
He sorted it out for us.
Yeah, I looked into it a bit, and I had a few mates that had released, like, self-released some stuff, and you pay off one-off fee for a year, and then your music's on there for the year on all these platforms. So for us, it's great, because otherwise I wouldn't have the first clue how to get our music out to people, you know?
Has there been a good response?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's still been pretty positive from what we've heard. Yeah, always people like live shows.
Yeah, I think we're known a bit more for our live shows than our recorded stuff.
It still feels very kind of weird sometimes when we're going about doing stuff online.
Yeah. We're as you said earlier, we're quite aggressive and we're very high energy when we play a lot. So yeah.
You guys wear those suits when you play out?
Yeah, every gig we wear a whole show. Even after we've played, we'll drink pints in them after because you just
they smell.
They smell awful. They're full of blood, sweat, you name it. Got all sorts on it, but don't want to wash them. It's part of the
Yeah. So before we sign off, I want to give you the opportunity to announce anything, say anything. Is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, well, as I say, we're back in the studio recording our album next week, so hopefully that'll be out later this year. So be on the lookout for the At and Jacks album.
Awesome. I want to thank you so much, guys, for giving me your time. Yeah, I know it's probably kind of late there, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's Friday night, so yeah.
Okay, guys, have a great night.
Cheers, man. Lovely to meet you. Thank you, man.